Email reports is the most advanced of our reports functions because it contains both music and content as well as market information. You can set up as many email reports as you want and even send them to different recipients just from one license. So this is really a tool for the whole company and your whole team. The initial setup might take a little while, but once you've done it, you're going to get really deep business intelligence reports to your email every week. So you start by selecting which primary station you want to look at in the report. And if you want to look at Mondays to Fridays or only Saturdays or maybe only something on the Wednesday, this is built so you can get the specific report you need. And let's say that you're mostly looking to make a morning show report, well then select 6 to 10 for instance, and then the demo you want to look at. Once you've done that, you can press Create New Report and then the selection screen will turn up where you have to make different kinds of selections. First, you have to decide what the name of your report should be. Let's call this one Morning Show Report. And then you also have to decide what types of slides you would like included into your report. If you hover over, you see a description of the different types of slides you can put in there. Currently there are 9, but we're going to expand that over time. So the ratings trend, an overview of the ratings for the daypod you've selected, the time spent listening per session, time spent listening per listener, the retention of regulars, the content balance, the break deltas. You have to decide what you think is relevant for the recipient you're setting up a report for. So let's say that we want the ratings trend because we want to know how many listeners we've got. We also want to know the TSL per session, how good are we at keeping the listeners over a duration of time. For this report, we don't care about the TSL per listener over a week, but we want to know about the retention of regulars. How good are we at keeping the regulars inside the shop? So let's keep that one in. Content balance, definitely let's put that in. Break deltas, very interesting to see which breaks are working and which are not, so let's put that in. I'm going to leave out song deltas, new songs and most played songs because this is a report maybe for the editor of the morning show, so they won't really need information about the songs and the songs played in other markets and other radio stations. So once we've selected the slides we want, we add selected slides, and then you have to make specific choices for each and every slide. You also have to, by the way, put in your email right here or the email of the person you want to receive the report. So, ratings trend. Station confirmed, yes. Monday to Friday, that's what we want. 6 to 10, online all, yes, that's what we want. But maybe we also want this person to be able to compare it to the drive show. So press add slide and then we change the time. So now this is from 3 to 6. Here we go. Exactly the same slide, but a different time. Save slide. TSL per session, let's do the same here. Also add a slide for the drive show so that the morning show editor can see how they're doing compared to the other big prime time. Save slide. And the regulars, yes, we want regular listeners, correct. Save slide. The content balance, let's both do it for this station, but let's add another station as well. Let's add our competition, for instance. There we go. And let's also add our own station, but in drive instead. Here we go. Save slide. Now we're up to the break deltas. Yes, we want the worst performing. There we go. Now we get an overview of the slides we have selected. This is going to be 10 slides, and then we have to select if we want it on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whichever. I want this on the Wednesday. That's when we have our weekly meeting, and I have to decide if I want it each week or if I want it each month. And let's just go with weekly and then add the email address. I can even add another one. And then I just press Save Report. And I'll get the first initial report. If I say yes, send me a sample, I'll get that straight away, or I'll have to wait until Wednesday to get the first one. I also just want to show you that you can edit reports by clicking View Existing Reports right here. You can go in and you can see the reports that you have created, and you can even edit a report by pressing this button right here, scrolling down and edit. Then you can take out a slide or add a slide, or you can just tick it out here and delete a whole report if there is something you don't want anymore. This is an example of how a report could look. some graphs for listening, graphs for TSL, graphs for content balance, and for the best and worst performing breaks. And this will all flow straight to your inbox every week once you've set up the report. This is the reports tool that we're thinking of making even bigger, so that maybe in time we can actually scratch the Delta reports and the music reports and put it all under email reports. So stay tuned for that one.